the actors, I'm trying to like unaona the first time they were introduced watu wa excellent letter base hapo wakisema umechikiwa episode like because they mentioned like they
kuna mmoja the one who starts the show.
Yeah. Naanza na the
skips.
Yeah, because like I'm not saying like
I'm just making sure niko follow. The bench that umefanya tu ate
set ya kwanza
vile kama kaseti
the trio.
Like at first it didn't like for me it didn't kuna vile ilinitoa kwa immersion ya the show kiasi juu I don't know how but like vile ilianza like the way they came on stage and vile ilianza for me it wasn't as seamless like ile una feel like it's part of the show like tight unaelewa. It felt like I knew it was part of the show but it didn't fit in as seamless ikianza but as they went on nilielewa rather
how they tied
and how they tied the characters and the story to the overall performance of the showman, right? In terms of the different performances like kuna lines fulani wakisema they want convincing
unaongelea that trio bado
hiyo trio
Ibra Fisher Maina na Amina
before Loverboy
before Loverboy and then hata Loverboy kuna places aki emote like ulikuwa na feel or rather mimi nilikuwa na feel as in I see what you're saying but I don't believe you to the full extent like
it wasn't convincing
like but not throughout just some places in terms of the
naweza sema kwangu that happened kwa
the love story
the initial conflict point
wakianza
the we need to talk
kwanza akisema
felt mechanical
boss wako akikuleta hapa na range yake ni akinaje na kuna some moments kwa hiyo performance ili feel kile unasema
ukisema your story juu kwa relationship peke yako.
No, okay, I do love you. Yes, I love you, but kuna mawazo huwa zinanisumbua.
Hizi mawazo kama gani?
If I'll ever be enough.
Pero kama hungekuwa enough, isingekuwa hapa na wewe.
With that said, they did bring the energy that I feel their roles required. Don't get in terms of the lexicon kitu ilikuwa na shinda juu saa zingine unaweza you can tell an actor isn't comfortable with the script because it's not a language they use often.
Kile umesema kuhusu au kuingia after the first set after the first episode kusema tumehata show nili appreciate that inclusion of your commentary ni kama hiyo ku break off the fourth wall pia sisi tuko part of this thing na umefanya tumechelewa na tumehata show so nili appreciate I've seen that happening a lot in theater where after a scene or after an act something will happen that will refer to what has just happened
in a
meta way so I really appreciate your inclusion. My gripe with it
after the end
was that baadaye
he doesn't come back
how could tie to the whole performance
although at the end of the skit ndio ku launch into episode 2 wako like when Amina says beba your bench na sneaker set ya pili na
kuanza
then they never mention story sets
yes tena yes for the rest of the show hairudi tena so nilikuwa na feel ingekuwa mind blowing
kama
all through their part performers na part audience ingekuwa
especially if they came back after grand finale because clearly Ibra's quote unquote tagline was wow, because he says that twice akiingia kwa stage. So if you were to do that after grand finale, now the wow would be like
ingekuwa tricky.
Yeah,
After Mungu pekee?
no, not after, before, because remember Mungu pekee is a bonus. Technically, grand finale ends with,
lakini
Now you know.
yeah,
But
true, lakini unaona if given ni show yao inawezekana, you can still do it, kwa sababu unaona like if after watu wame call for like onko akafanya Mungu pekee, like curtains zikienda ku close, wanaweza kuja
unasema wawa zako
like just to tie it in
this time, but like kusema hizo mawawa zako flip like any time naelewa hizo mawawa zako trying to like
the overall
kama si niwaambia tusiate show si mwana vile imekuwa
exactly something exactly or Ramina saying now imagine sasa tupata set ya kwanza ingekuwa like you get something like that. So yeah, I do. So for me that was my gripe with, but it's not really my gripe with the actors' performance, but with how they tie into the whole set. Na feel kuna vitu haziku carry through
the whole performance, you mean?
The whole at certain points, certain elements of story yao haiku carry through, or it wasn't as either consistent or as strong as it could have been. My issue now with the actors ni storyline yao, I don't feel it was consistent enough. Na feel kuna maswali nilikuwa najiuliza, but sijui kayo ni kunitipika tu.
Unaweza tuulize hizo maswali.
So thank you, asante.
So for writers room
ndio kwa maana kupata kuna recommend zote hadi
I can hypothesize.
So
I'm really good at it.
So we've already mentioned the how wakisema wamehata set na it doesn't
come
back after that. That's one. Two, when the three of them wamekaa chini, Ibra, Fisher and Amina, and Loverboy gets on stage, how did everyone go like, Loverboy? So clearly that's from what I could surmise ni jina ya banta wamempatia. Then wakaanza kumanifest.
Na hii kumanifest tutamanifest maraga. Oya, cheki tulia. Hapa rada ni kupuff pass. Okay. Situmendi basi.
Very nice. Wacha tumedi. Wacha tu manifest.
Manifest.
Me na manifest walls za Jericho zikicollapse, the Red Sea ikifunguka, vele ya tempo ikiraruka, na the scales zikifall from my eye.
Preacher, manifest.
Yeah, Ibra of course character yake ni all about to the effort of the kiume. That's a different type of
representing for masculinity.
Fisher's character and to Madeo, Grace and Mercy.
Na kuangusha watu za Jericho.
Grace and Mercy ziliniandama.
Akisema Z alisema wa.
I know. Taki kwa the nose.
I'm so sorry.
Yes.
You will catch that.
Her character, I mean, her manifestation is kind of the same as Ibra's, except for her, it's not just for her, but also for community yake ku escape.
Me and my fellow girls.
Yeah, ku escape the need ya kuwa dependent on a man. Then Loverboy akisema manifestation yake, which ni of course is cool. But then immediately after he's done, the other three characters wanamcheka. that didn't make sense to me, because hiyo kicheko ilikuwa nika, this is the first time they're hearing about this manifestation, but from this point they already
Call him Loverboy.
See, that could be the reason. If they've seen this before.
But
If any
Ni
bad
ule mse yako ile unajua as soon as they're out of a relationship,
Yeah.
they're in one like nile, hey, Loverboy bana.
but
Si upupa kidogo. Hujapata.
but kuna kicheko ya msema ameshindilia hapa, na kuna kicheko ya this is the first time we're hearing of it. Na feel kicheko yao ilikuwa the latter, because they went the extra step ya kumadvise, kumwambia kwa hii kanairo hii bedroom kubwa utapata wapi kuku wako. If it was something that they've had before, wangekuwa wamemcheka alafu waipuuza waikuika like msa ameshinda tu hapa kila saa. That was an inconsistency in the characters, I feel. It kind of plays on later on during the like you phase, and of course by that point, before even I get there, kuna inconsistency nyingine in Loverboy's character, because during his manifestation he talks about the dream he had, but I was swimming in an ocean of gold. But alikuwa kuna kitu iko missing juu kuna queen wake, and then later on he gets his queen, but bado hajalipa rent, which is something that the three mention. Ako like, yeah, amepata queen wake, but that seems like that's like all he has right now. Later on, when so kwa the conflict, when the lady is like, yo, we need to talk. I feel that conflict didn't make sense for that character, because when we meet him already kwa dream yake alikuwa convinced that no amount of, even if he had all the money in the world, he wouldn't be satisfied kama hana queen wake. This case akona queen wake, but he still doesn't have the money that he wants. Na naelewa the drive juu anaona boss yake akimpick na akimdrop
na yeye
akona nduthi, but if it's not as convincing as a factor to knock off conviction yake. Yeah, because already akona he has what he thought he needs, and even at the end we realize that he was right all along. So the conflict and how it was presented didn't really make sense. It would be different if kitu ina influence change yake ni akiona success ya mabeste wake, because at that point mabeste wake wameshaomoka, because this whole time mabeste wake wamekuwa kimshow, yo man, when mwanaume get your bag, achana mambo ya mapenzi da. So it would be more powerful, because it would make sense about why he breaks free after during the whole like you thing, like Zeni and da. It would make sense if the whole time they were the ones wakimwambia Doniate, even after he got his queen, I'm sure, yeah, but bado that's all you have. Cheki bosi wake anamdrop na range na nini, na uko na nduthi, utampeleka wapi na hiyo nduthi? And then ndio later on after ameachwa, then they come back and nilikwambia
like you
nilikwambia
even kunaendanga ukutusikia
ukutusikia.
Yes, all right. Very right.
Yeah, so hizo inconsistencies in
the story,
yeah, the drive, the
characterization,
characterization, ilikuwa nini. So for me, maybe they were thinking more along the lines of how do we have these Nyashinski songs, how do we mold the story to fit into the Nyashinski songs, rather than how do we just write a really good and solid story.
Now that we are there, nilikuwa na a comment on the love story.
Comment.
The three characters. Wenye
The
the trio that ni mabeste wa
Lover
boy, alafu pia wako pia ni pia parts of psyche yake na akili yake wakimtont. Mwisho akimwambia like you after wameachana wamekosana na love imepitia emotions zake, the three of them, na kufikiria vitu the three wanted and what walikuwa nataka in their manifestation earlier, then kukuwa separate na kutaka something different, and then of course they ridicule him about it. So nikifikiria about the three na kuona Fisher akikuja akimwambia kuna and such tunaona njia za dealing with a heartbreak after imefanyika, na hii option ya get into again other relationships and get more other people, fuck more other people, and go further bila kukana kuhilo just to process Lucy, as Kendrick would say. So ni more
the evils of Lucy.
So wanakuja alafu uko na Ibra akimwambia how men wanafaa kudeal na such kuna achia dentist, alafu kwa our show walitoa
mwanaume ku process invoice si emotion.
Which that's what the shows quite interesting. Ni kuna rehearsals, alafu a number of shows. Mr. kwa surprise kusikia kuna msee aliona kwa show yake alisema
because every show
sawa. So it's like interesting, sir.
Very interesting.
But so kumwambia hawa nafaa kudeal na emotions zake, piga press ups, lock in 6:30 am.
Manosphere.
Lock in, bro. Because what's the way to wealth? Hard work.
The first thing I collect after mkaribia collect yo kuna ganji, kuna keja, kuna ndai,
na filaje. Feel chochote.
Exactly.
Kuna feel.
Now you're learning.
Which is which play on your emptiness versus your concept of masculinity. So and then you appreciate how their costumes here zilikuwa zina match. Zilita to theme but also to their characters, because Fisher alikuwa red, Ibra alikuwa black, Amina alikuwa white. So at this point, and so
after our show manifest,
and so Fisher starts anamwambia how to cope, how to deal with this. Ibra nafuata Ibra and then Fisher, alafu tunamaliza na Amina akimwambia akimconfront. This is the point where Lover Boy ana respond. Ana respond when engage kidogo, alafu after amerant kuhusu the culture, amerant kuhusu masculinity na easy traits zile zinakuwa upheld na idea masculinity na patriarchy, as far as how to deal with emotions, how to express them or not, vile mabeste wako watakulizi uko aje.
That was another inconsistency, because I'm guessing Amina is one of the friend group, but throughout yendi alikuwa more so with belief,
understanding.
Exactly.
Yes.
So yeah,
hata mwanzo akimanifest mapenzi yeye alikuwa maybe
naweza work. Even after that anecdote,
yes,
and the
yes.
two are mocking him. I'm like, relax, mpatie time. So clearly she was in tune with so
na the rest.
So for him kutana around and kusema mkiwa out na maboys hakuna mtu mmoja anakulizanga unaendeleaje, but Amina's character was part of the circle. That's another inconsistency.
Basa si maboys wake angulize.
Any boys? Nah, any boys. Any so,
that's in the figurative sense.
It's figurative,
but in the
literal sense vile wanaume ulizani wakoaje mnaendeleaje vitu hizo.
Usiniulize. Exactly. Kuuliza.
And so when that is happening
and engage 35 na hata
even inafaa
and so when that is happening na aja jibu Ibra na Fisha engage na Amina alafu naona ongelea masculinity ongelea patriarchy na ina affect internally, and of course patriarchy inakonga self damaging. Anasema the only person mwenye alikuwa hapo ni yeye, alafu turn to the other side of the, I think that direction start to the other side of this, because pia ali akisema amekuwa na easy dream but there's only one missing person. Alikuwa shaingia stage alafu light spotlight
and then akahita pose. Did you notice at the start alikuwa on the right and then at the story
yes
story ilikuwa story ni katikati
and then
at the end
alikuwa side nyingine yes alikuwa
nasema lava boy
opposite no partner wake jungle wake akianza manifest alikuwa right
alianza from nini from our right left
right then katikati most of the action
and then
conflict yao wakiget married
katikati and then
you scene ilikuwa on our left
of stage, right.
And so kusema ni yetu alikuwa hapo, ni yetu alikuwa anamsikiza baadaye wakikuwa na hiyo reconciliation right, before watoke stage. One of the last words tunasikia ni kwa katika pia wewe unisikize. That's how pia unione ama unisikie. That's what she says. Okay. When now they're leaving now, wana beba kutoka uligo hapo before the grand finale. But kwa hiyo part ya yeye kujibu Amina alafu yeye kusema yeye tu alikuwa ananisikiza. As far as the writing of that character,
Loverboy,
the writing of Loverboy for me ilikuwa the quintessential case and the typical case of women resolving men's issues.
Because it was Amina's
the only person ali respond to was Amina. Hakujibu.
No, to be fair, akijibu
Ibra alikuwa submit.
Hadi kujibu Fisha ilikuwa just bana kuna
ilikuwa very ni subtle. Hapo ilikuwa tu kwa surprise na when mademo aliingia kumgrind. But with Amina, that's our entry point into ku engage and then to rant kuhusu culture na kuuliza are you not entertained. Na saa through tuna get ku unlock kila amekuwa akipitia internally. Right? So there was that, and then tuna get kujua ni huyu tu alikuwa ananisikiza, so it's still the same thing again, and then that's also how that's how tunaimaliza that amekuja aka-address culture, aka-address patriarchy, lakini haja resolve bado. That imeenda imekuwa bado the partner bado atabea ni bado even moving forward. Hakuna hatuja break hii cycle ya deal na hii culture imemeka hapo in the first place where inamwacha na limited ways of could deal na feelings zake na conflicts zake. And then pia again bado kwa writing character na writing gender nilikuwa nafikiria of vitu zile Amina alikuwa na manifest na vitu alikuwa anataka and the idea soft life na kutotaka kusemekana independence ya masponyo na nini nilifeel ilikuwa unlimited scope,
limited
scope as far as vitu alikuwa anataka. Nili appreciate yeye kuwa na yeye in solidarity with other women, akisema si for me peke yangu, nataka pia for my girls as well, but out of everything else angeza cover vitu zile manifest nilihisi zilikuwa a minimal small scope of things, especially considering what this past 2 years have been for women in Kenya. Right, na kufikiria just conversations za femicide, that has been
but then so, that's why I said earlier, like manifestations zake were more closely tied to Ibra's character, except now with the added element of co-extend to community, because Ibra alikuwa sema kwa part akimanifest nini, after a while he says na nataka ifike a point like na wakiniuliza how all this came to be, nitasema ni God, which is something that it's kind of a running joke, especially in society where people aren't as quick to put other people on. So if you're succeeding and msaki kama kukuliza, yes, me sure, like how you able to get all this money, and people rarely say it's like, oh, invest or nimekuwa na job, that I was like, hey, ni God, man.
Jupia nadhani kuna line alisema na ni kitu amejitafutia, kuna dema anisumbua ama kitu kama hiyo, something along those lines, right? And so to me now hizo references ama hizo talking points and how I phrase manifestations zao similar to Amina with kuongelea masponyo na independence ya women, ina title what nilikuwa nafikiria with announcements za Herald huko mwisho ya how wana title ni Kenyan lexicon na Kenyan reference points.
Which is what I'm saying, like I feel the goal was, how do we get this story to connect to Nyashinski's songs, more so than how do we get this story to be solid and impactful in its own way. Because if you take your story and put it as a show, it's a very weak show. It only exists in the level it does because it may weave you around
in and out
Nyashinski's performance and the Showman Residency. But if you take it out as a standalone, it isn't. It doesn't
stand alone.
Mlifilaje kuhusu Dream Girl?
I felt I don't know. Nico iffy. I mean, her performance was good, but she feel as if the character alipewa has much to do as compared to the others, because we don't
developed
know
as much. Now also had to spend
time na
a lot of time na
the only time they speak
na nini yake na mawazo yake kupata
what anataka
kujua
what her motivation.
Na feel alikuwa a literal device for Loverboy. Like
I get you.
Because
you part
from point A to point B.
Because patile
yes.
Patile anaongea ni hiyo conflict ya unachukuaje unyana ndakuacha as unajijenga.
So when we don't know,
we don't know
but aliongea na body language yake and
her performance was I think she's called Faye. I don't know if that's short for Faye. I'm guessing it is.
I don't.
So but her performance
could be short for feigning.
but her performance was really good. It's just that the character wasn't given much to do. So I feel like bado simjui.
Tu na cheki hakuwa tuke.
Kama